Boom. Yay. VikzeLink. Hey. Boom.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft. Just as you know, title and the thumbnail and everything, you all know what it is. I'm doing a little bit more of the cooking and fishing daily quests, and last time we did Orgrimmar on Horde, so I figured we'll go to the Alliance side, but the only Alliance zone we've done where you can do that is Dun Moreau. So we're going to Ironforge to do the 5 daily cooking and 5 daily fishing quests you can do there. And I don't remember if I ever showed you Ironforge back when I did Dun Moreau, when I did the Let's Play for that. I am very unsure what... I know I just logged in, but it's been like 2-3 minutes. The minimap should have loaded in by now. And getting tiny little mini lag spikes or whatever. So yeah, we're traveling to Ironforge. As I said, I don't remember if we did that. Yeah, I picked to do it on Linera, you know, the gnome. What is that expression with very determined, like, running. Yes, running, it's serious business. So yeah, up there we have this is like a very iconic, whoops, that's a bridge. A very iconic site in World of Warcraft. And it's very cinematically placed, and yeah, I do like the position of Ironforge and like the road that goes up to it. It looks very... I don't want to overuse words, but yeah, it looks cool. Yeah. Why am I getting tiny lags? I know I'm using fraps, but I do have a lot of space on the computer, so... Or maybe things just slowed the hell down because of... Anyway, I don't know. The minimap still hasn't loaded in, probably won't. Gates of Ironforge. And yes. Oh yeah, so things are just loading in very slowly. I guess we'll have to deal with that. So Ironforge, it's the capital of the Dwarves, and to be specific, it's the Bronzebeard Dwarves. The other two clans, the Dark Iron clan and the Wildhammer clan, had other capitals, but things have happened there. So they no longer have their real capitals. Especially not the Dark Irons. I mean, the Wildhammer clans built a new place, but it's not like a city. It's more of a fort area. Yeah, but Ironforge, this is... I like Ironforge. It's very nostalgic to me. It was actually one of the first things I ever got to see in the game. Was Ironforge City. To be specific here, we look at the map. The first thing I ever saw of World of Warcraft was my friend who got it before me. I didn't know about it. I got home to him. We were gonna play or something. And he was playing World of Warcraft, and he was in this tunnel here going into the Deep Run tram. So the Deep Run tram was actually the first thing I ever saw in World of Warcraft. Whoop. I got stuck in nothing there. So here we have the commons. This is where you find the bank and the auction house. And most players are placed here. Then we have the Mystic Ward, which is like the place for... especially back when you needed to go to your class trainers to learn new abilities. This was the place for priests and mages and things like that. You have the Military Ward, which is more warriors, hunters, rogues, things like that. Or maybe not rogues, I'm not sure. Tinkertown is a little gnome place, and the Deep Run Tram is a... Well, it's a Deep Run Tram. It leads to Stormwind City, which we haven't been to yet in my Let's Plays. Then we have the Great Forge in the middle, which is... Yeah, the namesake, the Ironforge. Ironforge, it's the Great Forge. We'll go there. And then we have the Hall of Explorers, which is like the base of the League of Explorers. They're like archaeologists, and they have a museum and a library and stuff here. And then the Fallen Cavern, which is... I know the Warlock trainer stays around. For some reason, Warlocks are not allowed in the Mystic Ward. They're too evil, or something. And this little underground lake, and we'll also go and see that, because the cooking guy is somewhere in the Great Forge, and the fishing guy is over there. But this character doesn't have fishing. I could learn cooking, but there was no fishing trainer back in Karanos. Here, because, well, there's no lake nearby, so I guess you have to learn fishing elsewhere. Or maybe I just couldn't find it. Whatever. Yeah, since last time, when we ended on Linera, I was level 6, but you have to be at least level 10 to be able... Oh, here, yeah. This is the Great Forge. You have to be at least level 10 to be able to do the cooking and fishing daily quests. Yeah, here you can see on the... Now the minimap is loaded. This is, yeah, the Bronze Kettle. This is the cooking shop. You have to be at least level 10 to be able to do them, so I had to level 4 levels off screen. But it's not like I'm maining this character for anything specific.
Hey, keep him fit, kid. Yep, Daryl Ricknesson. Daryl Ricknesson at your service. My stocks of IPA, that's Ironforge Pale Ale for you novices, are getting low. Luckily, the brewery isn't too far away, and they should have a new cask of Drugan's IPA waiting for us. That Drugan's a genius of a brewer, I tell ye. I won't be able to get down to Karanos myself today, but perhaps ye can dash down there, pick up the new cask and run it back here. What do you say?
Pick up the cask of Drugan's IPA outside the brewery in Karanos and run it back to Ironforge. Well, we were just there, fine.
Watch your back.
Fine. We'll just fly back and here, I guess. But first, let's go and check out the fishing daily quests that we can get. Once we've learned fishing, that is. I don't think these houses are used for anything. Well, I know this house is used for something. I used that in a Machinima video a couple of years ago. So I know there's a vendor in there, but the other one, I'm not sure. So the Fallen Caravan, this feels like an unfinished area. Not in-game, but like lore-wise. It's like they started cutting out one of these big areas, but it was... They decided not to continue because they found water, maybe? So it's just a few homes and stuff. Fishing! Yeah, you're the fishing trainer. Grimnur Stonebrand. Yeah, I want to learn fishing, please. Thank you. And now you have the fishing daily for me.
Yep, I can teach ye to fish. The best tasting fish live in the cold waters of Dunmorrow, Linera. And don't let anyone else tell ye otherwise. My favorite, and the most popular one in the Ironforge, is the Arctic char, which only comes from our ancestral lands. I like to think of it as Ironforge's gift to the world. Why don't you try your hand at catching a few yourself?
It's so hard to read it when it's so many dialectal words. Words.
The best place to find them is down in Helmsbed Lake, in the eastern end of Dunmorrow.
Catch 5 Arctic char by fishing in Helmsbed Lake. That's quite a bit off. That's all the way over there, but we're going to do it. But now we're just flying down to Karanos, so might as well fast forward so this episode doesn't become too long.
And also, as with the last time, there are 5 fishing daily cooking quests and 5 daily fishing quests, 5 daily cooking quests. The thing is, they don't appear in order. Both of them are random every day, so this means that these videos, these 5 episodes, will probably not be up one after another. Because I can't control which daily quest pops up. I just have to log in every day and just check which one, Huh? Oh yeah, it's the pet battle quest that you get on your phone. Oh, I can fly there. Oh, cool. Oh, we're going to Karanos first. And that was free as well. So yeah, these episodes will pop up. Oh, are the griffins supposed to look like that? They usually don't have their feathers rustled up that much. Or maybe that's only with the flying mounts and not with the flight paths? There's just something odd about it. I'm not sure what. Crap. It's so weird because it's the sound, the effect that pops up is location based. So let's see here. You can hear that he's a bit further away if you go here. What can I do for you? the sound is a bit closer. It was the same with the griffin there. The problem is because we're moving with the griffin, the sound doesn't move with the griffin. It stays where it was played, so it sounded like it got further away as we were flying. Ragnar Thunderbrew. Cask of Drugan's IPA.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 3 minutes. Carrying a cask of fresh Drugan's IPA. Bring it back to the bronze kettle in Ironforge. Okay, so we're automatically forced to do this one. Okay, then. Got a little German hat and a keg. Would have been much easier to fly back, but sure, we're running. We do get a movement speed boost, though. That's nice. Well, then we'll just fly out to there and then walk to the lake and fish. Oh yeah, by the way, fishing, we have to place this. Place it up here somewhere. No. There we go. Fishing skills. Are there fishing skills? No, there aren't even any fishing skills. Unlearned. Why does that even... Or maybe it's not something you can see here. Like, I know there's tracking fish that you can learn, but... Does that show up there? Because here's different track stuff, but... I remember back before tracking even existed, this was not a thing. So you couldn't track stuff in the game. If you're like, oh, where's the mailbox, or where's this type of person? The only ones that could track stuff were hunters, and they had like specific spell for specific types of creatures. So the first one I got was track beasts, and if you activate that, it wasn't up here. It was like a spell. Then you could see all the beasts currently near you on the minimap. And then you later got humanoids, and then mechs, giants, elementals. I don't... Maybe not demons. Well, I'm actually not sure. I think warlocks might have got... Oh yeah, I'm still running by myself. I thought I had numlock pressed in. Oh, 50 seconds. Oh, if we don't make it, we have to redo it. That's no fun. Mountaineer Barley Brew. I must have shown you Ironforge actually, now that I think about it, because otherwise, yeah, when we started lock mode, and you start with a quest in here, so I must have been here at least, but maybe not done a lot. Maybe I didn't show all of it. It was, yeah.
There you are. I was starting to think you'd made off with the bear.
No, I didn't.
Ah, well done. I tell you, that Drugan's a true polymath. Explorer, historian, brewer. Is there anything that man hasn't mastered?
Polymath. Never heard that word before. Cooking award achievement. Yay! Oh. Yeah, that's just for this character. So, oh yeah, I have this for a quest I did while leveling up. So when we get to 10 in cooking, we now have 3. We can learn to do make bear bastard boar ribs. 5 copper cost. Oh, that's nothing.
It's so much easier to earn money in the game these days than it used to be. Well, it used to be way back, I should say. It's been easy for quite some time. Back in vanilla and TBC, even a bit into Wrath of Lich King 2, I think. You had to pay to learn all your new abilities and spells and stuff. And sometimes if you weren't good at gathering up money, you couldn't, because you could only learn new spells every second level. So at level 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on, you always knew that there was at least one new spell or new rank of a spell that you could go to your trainer and learn. But sometimes you just didn't have enough money to learn it, because it costs money. So then like, well, my character will have to be a bit underpowered until I have enough money to be able to learn the new spell. And it wasn't always that you didn't want to... My mouth isn't really working today properly. It wasn't always that you wanted to do... Oh yeah, right. I have this! God damn it. Wasn't always that you wanted to learn spells. Sometimes you're like, yeah, I want to buy some new gear from the auction house, which you never do nowadays while leveling. Or I want the money for this or that. Like, but nope. Spells and abilities are more important. Everything is hostile out here. I don't like that. I know there's at least one other fishing quest that will take us down to Homestead Lake, and mainly because it's the only open, like, body of water here at all. I think, is there a hole in this lake? Icefall Lake? That might actually be a hole, but I'm pretty sure you don't go there because it counts as a starting area as Coleridge Valley does. And that doesn't have that either, it's just a frozen over lake. So I think this is the only open water here. And let's fish. And while we're fishing, let's fast forward, because this could take a while since we have no skill in fishing. A tangled fishing line. How nice. Who would have... Well, other people doing the quest, I guess, but... Tangled fishing line. We're cleaning out the junk in this little lake, at least. Sickly fish. Ah, sad, sickly fish. One thing that I always found a bit weird about these zones, the ice zones, ice and snow zones, driftwood, is that whenever you come upon a body of frozen water like this, you expect like, oh, this is a lake, like this is ice, and it's, if it ever is summer or whatever, which it isn't in game, it thaws out and becomes a whole lake. But nope, this is the lake, and what looks like ice from above, which should be frozen water. If you go underneath, it's just like completely solid until a certain point. It's weird. I know it's because this is one of the oldest areas in the game. Maybe when they made it, it was too weird or difficult to make ice on top and then have water underneath, or they didn't want people to get stuck and die from... Wait, I couldn't... It requires level 15, I can't eat that. Oh, it's so weird to see with food. I'm extremely not used to that. Weeds. Yeah, we're definitely fast-forwarding this. And this episode is... Yeah, these episodes will have to be a bit longer or shorter, depending on the daily quests that are up when I do them. I'll check in again tomorrow, and because of these types of quests, I will also check in on weekdays. Oh, excuse me. Just to see what quests are available. The thing is, I'm so far ahead with recordings right now, so this kind of works. I'm recording this one episode now, and then after this I'm gonna record a one-off, and that's it for today. Only 2 videos. And pretty much the same tomorrow. Gonna do the same then. Before, I'm doing a bit of like, yeah, we're doing World of Warcraft, cooking and fishing, a couple of one-offs, or something like that, before I'm starting up the big new Let's Play. I haven't even gotten one single fish yet, and I'm at 10 in fishing skill. Well, I'll keep fast forwarding until we get at least 1 fish, and then I suppose we'll cut out until I have them all, because this is kinda uninteresting. Hopefully me speaking is somewhat interesting. At the very least. And tattered cloth. It's a very junky lake. Oh, he's done. He probably did the same thing. Since he was fishing here, and this is the daily fishing quest. Just... Oh, that's something I haven't noticed before. I actually have a fishing rod. Focused. When fishing. Oh, that's new. Well, I don't remember which expansion they changed it, but at one expansion they changed it so you don't need to buy an actual fishing rod and equip it to fish. You can just fish whenever, but it will suck. Like, if you do get a fishing rod, it's better. But then you just have a stick with, like, twigs, leaves, and attached string to it. But it seems like they've gone with, well, let's give them a normal fishing pole. Arctic char. Only the best cold water fish on Azeroth. Well, that's 1. I'll see you when I get the 5th.
Yeah! 25 fish achievement. I'm up to 3 now, by the way. See you at 5. And there we go, 5. The more skill in fishing we get, the skill points, the easier these quests will be when you actually need to fish. It's not always that you do have to fish. And I also thought of... Ow! Knocked me over. Helmsped Surge. Oh yeah, the water elementals have been updated since last time we saw them. I don't think there were any Lochmodan, and that's the only zone we've done since the last expansion came out, Battle for Azeroth. They updated the models of the... Oh, yeah, right, I have the mount. Oh, but I couldn't use it because I was under attack. Well, whatever. Whatever. And if the episode is too long, just fast forward all the way back.
Because we don't want the video to go on for way too long. Because that would be no fun. That's just very monotonous and slightly boring.
Also, while fishing I got an idea. Let's actually go ahead and set the Hearthstone that we have. That you might not be able to see that I'm hovering over right now because my face might be down in the bottom right corner. Let's set that to Ironforge, so right now I could just have used that to get back easily, whatever. I know there's at least 1 more quest we need to go over there, but maybe there are more where you need to go further out. So that'd be good to have. Yes, good for the future. Yeah, this is kind of iconic, what I meant when I started this episode. This does feel like it's quite long now. Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, we're almost up to half an hour of recording here. Well, there was all the intro stuff and crap, so yeah. Showing you Ironforge and talking, and fishing and traveling and running, whatever. I'll set the Hearthstone here off screen. You don't need to see me do that, I'll just go to the inn and talk to the innkeeper real fast. Za ba 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 ra ba 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 ba. I do enjoy the dwarf music in the game, especially
when you get to Northrend and like the Titan-themed areas there that has dwarf-like music.
Have you tried to catch those, Char?
I did. I caught 5 of them for you.
These are beautiful, Linera. I think you've got the hang of it.
Yay! There we go. And bag of shiny things. Well, swatch of netting. Cool. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. Next time we'll do one other fishing quest and one other cooking quest. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you then. Bye.
Boom, yay! Äntligen sång, hey! Boom, boom, yay! Watch some videos, hey! Boom.